Up YouTube? It's your host G Hall Gang from the Lanes Podcast, and we back with another reaction. Ashley Dalton has some fire content over there, man. She calls these ladies down, she interviews them, and I just happen to be cruising the internet streets. You know what I'm saying? Drop top, head back in the wind, and I ran across this, and I said I got to react. Y'all got to hear this, man. Lil Mama is delusional for real. One thing I like about Ashley, she gonna give it to him straight, and she's like a female version of like Canvas Samuels, except she breaks it down a little more to where they can relate, and she's a little nicer with the words. But she pretty much hitting on some of the same stuff that talking points that Kevin Samuels had. But without further ado, let's jump right into it, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's run it.
So get some of your advice a little bit. So yeah, I've been dating this guy now for 4 months since April.
And I want y'all to pay attention
to this.
It's a long
distance relationship, and it's not an official relationship. We're still like in the getting to know phase, but it's long distance, and
it's long distance.
Yeah, he's been very intentional, supportive, communicates, checks in with me very often every day. We talk every day. Gave me gifts for my birthday, like did a lot for my birthday, a lot of thoughtful gestures and stuff like that. But I have some trauma from past relationships and trusting people and stuff like that. So things that he does, I question.
What has he done that you are questioning and you're like, oh no, that's nothing?
Okay, so for my birthday, for instance, my birthday was our second date. Okay, my birthday weekend was our second date. And the date that we went on was very nice. We went to a comedy show, and then we had dinner. And for the comedy show, he arrived there before me. He spoke with the comedians. He gave them information about me and like
this brother Cole, y'all. Spoke to the comedians, right? Took on the comedy show, locked over the hey, what's up, baby? Yeah. Locked in. That's aura forming at its best. Right there on a date. It get no better than when you walk in, you with a chick, she don't really know you like that, and everybody showing you love, bro. It's aura forming at his best, man. He playing some of his best game. This is a real live player we dealing with. I want y'all to listen to this.
You know what I do for work, so they were roasting us and stuff like that. So it was very cute, you know. We were laughing, like it was natural, calm. And then later on that night, he brought us to a hotel room, like a hotel. And
were you expecting to go to a hotel?
No, I wasn't expecting to go to a hotel.
And you
took her to a room.
I did.
On the first date.
Did you want to go?
I felt comfortable enough to go.
Okay.
I felt comfortable enough. He said he had a surprise for me, so I'm like, okay, cool. Got there. He asked me to close my eyes when I got there, and arrived. Opened the door. There were flowers. I had gifts, balloons, all that kind of stuff.
On the first date, y'all.
Very nice. I loved it, you know. And we weren't intimate that night because
Cap. Come on, bro. Who you fooling? It's all on your face right here, bro. Cap.
I told myself, like, I have control over my body, you know, and this is technically only our second date, and I'm not trying to go there, and we're not exclusive, or we're not in a.
She said it was the first date. Now it's the second date.
And I still wanted to know more about him.
That's how you know she lying.
So I left probably like 30 minutes after I left, and then he was traveling back to Florida because he lives in Florida. I live here in Boston, and he was traveling back to Florida. And I told him, I want to see you before you leave for Florida. So he said, okay, cool. So we planned another date for us. And this date also started in a hotel. Okay, it started in a hotel room. Really nice hotel. And then we went to do mini golf, and then we went to eat. So arriving to the hotel, I had more gifts. There was more gifts. It was my favorite chocolates. I had wine. I had champagne.
A Chanel bag.
No, I didn't have a Chanel bag. No, I don't have a Chanel bag.
A Coach bag.
No Coach bag.
Okay, if you look, Ashley putting on game, like, he didn't get you no gifts. Everything you just named can be bought at the grocery store. Goofball.
No question.
Look how she looking.
But yeah, more gifts. Okay, so that night,
it's like, okay, that's a gift.
Intimate, and everything was fine. A couple of my friends were like, "Oh, watch, he's gonna switch up. He's gonna switch up afterwards. Like when he leaves to go back to Florida, he's gonna switch up." But he didn't. Stayed very consistent.
So y'all were intimate, and you were expecting him to change.
Yeah, I was. Not gonna lie, but he didn't. Everything stayed the same. So my concerns are: one, he has 3 baby moms. He has 3, 3 baby moms and 2 small children.
3 baby mamas meeting in hotels. 3 small children. Ma'am, the meeting in hotels is a dead giveaway. What the?
When you say small, I'm assuming they're 12, 13.
4 and 2, or 5 and 2.
5 and 2. And you ain't named the third one. What the third one is?
3 baby mothers. He couldn't get it right with one of the 3 baby mothers that he's having children with, and one is 2. They were just born 2 years ago.
Yeah, his first son is 18. Then he has the 5-year-olds. Then he has the 2-year-olds.
We're not gonna count the
5-year-olds. He got with the girl. They had a baby. Okay, that didn't work out. So you're saying 5, 4, 3, 2 years later, 3 years later, you had another baby. You got in a relationship. You had another baby. He didn't marry any of these girls.
And then also with the multiple kids, they're not in the same state. So the 5-year-old is in Florida, and the 2-year-old is in New Jersey. Why are you sleeping with a man with so many baby daddies?
And where's the third one? In Maine? All on the East Coast?
No, the third one is here in Boston.
Close enough. Okay, Boston.
Yeah. So yeah, the question that comes to my mind is like, okay, do I really want to be a 4th baby mom? Do I want to put myself in that position? And I'm 37. I know some people.
Ma'am, how is this a good idea? Like, ladies, like, come on, snap out of it. The gifts were from the grocery store. You met in the hotel. Come on, good God. Come on.
You don't think of age as like, oh, it shouldn't be a deciding factor about, who you settle down with, but
you can't be that lonely.
But he's not even ready to settle down. We're just thinking about he has 3 children with 3 different women. This doesn't sound like a man who's serious.
He just wanted to hit.
How old is he?
36.
Yeah, no. He's not serious. He still think he young and popping and fine. Yeah. He's probably dating 2 other girls, 3 other girls in other cities. That's what he does. That's why he comes to your city. He dates you, sleeps with you, gives you gifts. He goes to the next city, does the same thing. And then somewhere along the way, along the 50 states, someone gets pregnant. That's what it's giving.
Along the 50 states.
And we had a little, I guess you could say, pushback because he invited me to see Chris Brown.
She not comprehending what Ashley telling her. She putting her own game. Like, come on, ladies. Come on, man. You can't be that blind for love. You can't be that blind, bro. You meeting in a hotel. You never been to his home? You never been to his home.
I did think this was a red flag 2 months into talking. He invited me to see Chris Brown in a different city. He would pay for the flight, the hotel, the tickets, and all that kind of stuff. And I thought that was him moving fast, but I was excited. Honestly, I wasn't thinking straight. I'm like, oh, okay, let's do it. Let's go. But as time progressed and I was, thinking about it, and I'm like, no, that's too much. I don't want to spend the weekend with you. I don't want to spend the whole weekend with you. And when I mentioned what city I wanted to be in, I told him, I was like, why don't we go to Miami? Because we'll be in Florida where you live. Mm-hmm. And he objected to that. He was like, no, let's do DC instead.
Oh yeah, all his girls are in Miami.
In my head, I'm thinking like, okay, why can't we do?
I ain't know all his girls. His main girl in Miami. I know all of them. Said one of the kids was in Miami, right? That's who he's with, man. He just has money so he can move around. You need to wake up and come up out of La La Land. Stop living in fantasy world and just see it for what it is. If you enjoy chocolates and roses in random hotel rooms, then just say that and enjoy the time. But don't get on here thinking you about to find a man. Because you ain't. That ain't no man that wants you for real. He just want to smash. Y'all take these random dates to restaurants. It's food. It's food. So easy. If you got a little paper, you can have your way. You can have your way.
Florida, because once I'm in Florida, I want to come to your house. I want to see what's up. I want to see, you know, what's going on over there.
I want to come to your house.
So typically, whatever I mention or ask him for, he's usually on board. But with me going to Florida, he's like, let me think about it.
His girlfriend or whoever's there. Yeah, his girlfriend.
Yeah.
His main girlfriend lives in Florida. In Miami. I'm sure he got, in Miami. If he's spending like he's spending, you're saying, well, you said, I'm sure his main girlfriend is in Miami.
And I'll be honest with y'all, I don't think he's spending like that. She capping on it. He ain't spend all that money like that. She paid for some flights to go to some of them places too. She just don't want to be embarrassed on here. I see right through you, ma'am. It's okay. That's why we have Game for the Lames, to help you out. This is Game for the Lame. See, you're pretty lame, so this is Game for you. This is for you. I'm putting you on game. I know some of the players out there really hate me for this. You know what I'm saying? But this is Game for you. Look at that. Okay. The devastation.
And I'm only telling you like this because I'm on the outside looking in. You're in it. You're emotionally attached to him.
Yeah.
So we're listening to the story from the outside
Ashley.
Looking in. Yeah. There's so many. Oh, you already know. Miami is the place. Hot girl city. He definitely has someone. Definitely.
Come on. They had a vote. I seen on Instagram. It was a post. It was the finest women in the States. Guess what was number one? Miami, Florida. Miami, Florida had, man, let me tell you, I had a time in Miami. I'm just going to say that. A time. Okay? And then I moved and lived in Houston, Texas. And that was number two. Man. He got a little bread too, because he flying. Man. He got options. Options.
Okay. Yeah, I just need to let it go and not waste my time.
You're not going to let it go, though.
Some of my girls are like, oh, it's the summer, just enjoy. Like, just have a good time and enjoy. Yes, but I don't want to be emotionally attached. I don't know how to detach. I see all these girls talking about, detached men. I can't do it.
I just think, but what are you falling in love with? Like you said, you're older, you're getting grown.
Yeah, what time do you have to waste? You're 36. You're in no man's land. Marriage is not like all these options you think you have, you don't. They're not there. You're wasting time. So even if you continue on the path with this man, it's not worth anything. Like, what? It's not worth anything. You know he's not about to marry you. You're going to steady waste time and put yourself even deeper in no man's land? You crazy, lady. You need to date intentionally.
Love with because he says I'm pretty or he calls me and pays for me. That's not enough. And again, that doesn't mean he needs to be a multimillionaire. But what are we doing as grown adults? What are we talking about? Come on, babe. No, we too grown. What's happening? Are we in a committed relationship? Do we live 10 minutes away? Living a whole 2 states over from a man? That doesn't work. A man needs to see his lady. You need to be able to drive to him at the very least.
Right.
But no, if he's 2 states over, that means in each state he's driving through, there's a girl. I'm being this honest with you so you don't waste your time. That's why I'm being this honest.
And that's what I don't want. That's what I'm scared of. I'm scared of wasting my time.
It's wasted.
Yeah, and ask yourself, what do I love? What am I so
It's wasted. And I ain't about to waste my time with you. That is a wrap for Game for the Lame episode 400. No, that ain't 400. I'm just joking. But look, like, comment, subscribe. Man, listen, baby. This girl here is out of control. She is delusional at its finest. This is pure delusion. Pure delusion. But like, comment, subscribe. Man, come back for the next episode, man. I'm keep kind of dropping them, man. I'm trying to drop 2 a day. 2 a day. We back focused, baby. Locked in.